Hello, welcome to Math Companion. Now, to solve this, we start by considering the second equation and making y the subject of the formula. It's going to be y is equals to pi over 3 minus x. So, this is very important, and we are going to use this one to make a substitution in the first equation. So, writing down the first equation is sine x plus sine y is equals to 1. And therefore, wherever I have y, I'm going to replace with pi over 3 minus x. Now, rewriting it again, therefore, it's going to look like this. Sine x plus sine pi over 3 minus x is equals to 1. Now, when you look at the second part of this equation, I want to remind you about a very interesting two-angle formula for sine. We know sine A minus B is simply equal to sine A cosine B minus cosine A sine B. And therefore, in this case, the pi over 3 is our A, then our B is x. Now, substituting that in this formula, we are going to find this. Okay? So we are going to get, when we do the substitution in the formula, we are going to get sine x. Let me write it here. We're going to find sine x plus, now, instead of sine pi over 3 minus x, we are going to write sine pi over 3 cosine x, then minus cosine pi over 3 sine x, which should be equal to 1. Now, this pi over 3 is a special angle. We can actually get it quickly. So sine pi over 3 is simply the square root of 3 over 2. And then we copy cosine x. And then minus cosine pi over 3 is a half. 1 over 2 sine x, which is equals to 1. Actually, we need to drop this one down here, which is sine x. Now, let us compare this. 1 sine x minus a half of sine x. You are going to get a half sine x. So, rewriting this equation in a simplified way, we are going to find the square root of 3 over 2 cosine x plus 1 over 2 sine x is equals to 1. I want to repeat this one again. 1 sine x, you subtract a half sine x, will give us this answer here, 1 over 2 sine x. Now, I want us to evaluate this equation carefully. The square root of 3 over 2 is a special angle. It's the sine or cosine of a special angle. 1 over 2 is the sine or cosine of a special angle. But let us maybe try to use the cosine of a special angle. Now, square root of 3 over 2 is just the same as cosine pi over 6. So, this is going to be cosine pi over 6. Okay? Cos x. Then plus 1 over 2 is the same as sine pi over 6. Pi over 6. And then you have sine x is equals to 1. And again, I want us to remind ourselves the two-angle formula for cosine. If you have cosine A minus B, it is simply equal to cosine A cosine B, all right, plus sine A sine B. So if we work this, what we have up here, in the reverse way, in the reverse, we are actually going to find cosine pi over 6 sine pi over 6 plus sine pi over 6 sine x is equals to 1. This one can simply be written in a simplified form as cosine x minus pi over 6, which is equals to 1. Okay, now let us try to look for the solutions now. This is much simplified and it's looking much easier. So we have the cosine of x minus pi over 6 is equals to 1. And now for me to get the value for x is going to be x minus pi over 6 is equals to the cosine inverse of 1 plus pi n, whereby n is the integers. N refers to all the integers. Okay. Now, in this case, therefore, we are going to have x minus pi over 6 is simply equal to the cosine inverse of 1 is going to be 0 plus pi n, whereby n is all the integers. Now, and in this case, trying to reorganize so that you have x alone before the equal sign, you are going to have x is equals to, moving negative pi over 6 to this side, it becomes plus pi over 6. So pi over 6, then plus pi n, whereby n is the member of all the integers. Now, if n is equals to 0, then our x value is simply equal to, so if we make n to be a 0, our x value is going to be pi over 6. If n is equals to negative 1, you make n to be negative 1, so which is going to be pi over 6 minus pi. Our value for x is going to be negative 5 pi over 6. If n is equals to 1, our x is going to be 7 pi over 6, and so on. We can have as many solutions as we can. But if our focus is a solution within the first quadrant, then we are going to pick this one here. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Please keep subscribing so that you get updated about the very, very interesting math question that we keep posting. Have a great time. Bye-bye.